Hello and welcome to another video. Now everyone's at home lately, so they need some home cinema sound without the faff. Well, I have a setup in my man cave with a 5.1 DTS audio. In this case I'm using this soundbar on a straightforward bedroom TV, and it's a majority Bowfell soundbar that's been sent for me for review. Compact Bluetooth soundbar, it states on the box. I'll just go through what's inside the box and then we'll see how it performs. Now, as for the TV, I know 32 inches is bigger than most bedroom TVs, but I always like it big in the bedroom. So the first thing we have in the box is a 3-year warranty card. So yeah, that's pretty good. So I thought it would just be like a 1-year warranty, but yeah, 3-year warranty. Just says you just register online and jobs are good. And before I get the soundbar out, we've got a few bits and pieces here. What we got? We've got the manual.
5 hours later.
It's a very simple sort of manual, kind of tells you what to do. There's various lights on the unit itself, so I'll go through those and we'll see what's what. Also buttons on the side, we'll see what they do. Rear view has a panel interface connection. Yeah, basically we'll see what it connects to. Then another thing is just various box contents with all the bits and pieces. One thing it will do is it'll connect to the optical output on your TV. So yeah, and then we'll basically get the thing working. There's also a remote which looks very nice and comes with some batteries, a couple of AAA batteries, so they'll come in very handy. And depending on how you need to connect the soundbar to the TV, you've got an RCA cable there and also sort of straightforward one-to-one digital audio cable there. So I'll be going with this one anyway, but yeah, we'll connect it up and we'll see what's what. And then I think finally, actually there's something else. What we got? Power. We need power. So yeah, that'll plug into the soundbar, sorted. Then the pièce de résistance itself, get out the soundbar, put the box to one side. If you're wondering why Dirt 5 is on the TV, it's because that's the game I'll be testing it out on, just to give a demonstration and compare the two while I go ahead with it. I can't really show films or music while demonstrating this for obvious copyright reasons. And that's the soundbar itself. It's about 30 centimeters in length. Obviously you can't show the lights on it until I plugged it in, but just looking at the side, got a power mode button, volume up, volume down, the lines, that's to connect it up to the TV. Then also we've got on here, that's one of the connections anyway, then we've also got optical in on here, hope you can see that okay, a USB, so I know you can do Bluetooth with this, connect like music and stuff via Bluetooth, but USB, so must be able to do it through that as well, and the power input as well. So we'll connect it up and then we'll get going. Okay, so just a quick correction before I just continue. The cable I thought was an optical cable, it's not, it's just a standard 3.5mm jack cable at both ends. And what that's for is, if this comes out okay, well I've actually used the line in on the soundbar already. It's basically, I've used the RCA, because I've not got a spare optical cable to hand, I've used the RCA output on the back of the TV and just plugged that into the line input on the onto the right hand side, which is normally where this cable would go, but then you plug this into like an MP3 player and then you get the music coming out of the soundbar. An alternative way, it will be with the Bluetooth option. So, that out of the way, let's try a game. Okay, so just before I get into playing a game, we'll just cycle through the lights on the front of the unit. So the game is Dirt 5, and so when it's off, it's red. If I switch it on, it turns to green, which is what I had just before I just put it on then off again, just so it's on the right thing. So line in mode is what I want, which is what we're going to get. You can also cycle through what we got. Flashing blue, which is Bluetooth ready, and when I connect Bluetooth, that'll be a straight blue without the flashing. Optical mode, orange, and blue will be light blue, too many blues, is USB mode, so if you've got like a USB flash device in the back of the unit. So we'll put it back to line in mode, but before I just have that playing, I'll just play what it's like on the game from the telly itself so we can compare the two. Okay, we'll play the game, and I'm not very good at this to be honest, so don't worry about that side of it. And also, for whatever reason, this game does like to crash, even though it's a PC that's enough to handle it. Let's go anyway.
听听这漫天的欢呼声，
我几乎都听不到自己的声音了。
Couldn't leave it after the race. Someone's trying to crash into me, but okay, so I just tried connecting it via the RCA cables, and I'll be honest, for the game I've just gone into the game itself and I'll just restart the level, only because it's one of those levels where you've got a DJ in the background whittering on and it's bloody annoying. But yeah, so I put in the RCA cables and I didn't get anything coming out of it. I know when I selected it properly on the TV, and I plugged it, and I checked I was in the right cables on the back of the TV, the right ports, and I connected it up to the soundbar, but I got absolutely nothing out of it. No idea why. So anyway, I've raided my drawers and whatnot for an optical cable. Just realised everything's connected via HDMI these days. So yeah, it's connected via optical now. Let's just we'll just get it so you'll hear a bit of noise, and I'll just try and get it at its loudest. We'll just go from top to bottom and just see what we get. I won't play the whole level like that because it's just going to be annoying. But let's just get the sound first of all. Okay, so I'm just taking it down to the lowest. Okay, I'll just take it as high as it can. We'll see what we get. the idea. I just wanted to hear how it sounded. I'm not going to have it all that. I'm not going to have it all that loud on the way round. Otherwise, I think my neighbours will be banging on the walls. But we'll try and find a happy medium anyway. And just before I get started, I will just say there are audio options for flat, rock, and jazz. I don't think the sound of a dirt rally car qualifies for any of those, so I'll just stick with the straight sound as it is. Let's go. Okay, well if I show all of that gameplay, then at least you'll have a good laugh at where I completely went off the rails and knackered my car, even though I still managed to win. So that was fortunate. Looks like I pulled a homer. Okay, so I'll do it 5. Even though I'm more used to like a 5.1 system, it did have some nice bass coming out of the soundbar. So that's something that, yeah, it depends what you go for. I mean, this soundbar is £35. Yeah, my amplifier was about £250, and I think the speakers were about £80 a pair. So yeah, plus subwoofer on top of that, which is like another £100. So you're going to get what you pay for, but you know it's a decent sound coming out of it for the £35 that it is. So what we've got now, yeah, it's a nice sort of deep kind of bassy sound. But what we've got now is this will just have a bit of action from this from Red Dead Redemption 2. We'll just have it coming out of the TV speakers first of all, and then I'll switch part way through.
You there?
Oh, hello?
You a bounty hunter?
Well, not right now, I ain't. You Black Bell? I'd like to talk to you about your Wild West days.
I don't care much for reminiscing. You got any friends as bounty hunters?
None that spring to mind.
Well, then you done led them boys here and you none the wiser.
Ah, those bounty hunters.
Knew my luck had run out sooner.
Well, get inside. I'll tell them you're gone.
Okay, now we'll switch to the sound coming out of the soundbar and see how that sounds instead.
Oh, no. I ain't hiding from them scalp hunters. Not running from them neither. And fighting? Yeah, if it's just me against them, that'd be a waste of time and nitroglycerin.
Well, let me know what I can do.
You want that Wild West story, don't you?
Yes, I do.
All right. Get up here quick. Now, when I give you the word, hit that. Whole place is wired.
Black Bell, I got a contract here for your life or your liberty. We'd sooner it be liberty.
That's mighty reasonable, mister. Come here, let me take a look at it. Come on. Oh, come on. Stop just there. Now, set it off. Here comes your contract. Look out, you're taking fire. This ain't the time to save your bullets.
Okay, so yeah, so you can tell there's a nice deep bassy sound out of it with that. Now what I'll also try is...
Connected.
We'll try the Bluetooth version. Okay, now this is going to look a bit odd because I've still got the picture from the PC screen. I could put my phone playing the same level through to the TV, but then it would still be coming through the optical output. And what we're, because I've got a Google Chromecast hooked up. But what we're testing out here is the Bluetooth. And of course the ideal would be that you'd have music coming out of it, but I don't want to do that for rather obvious reasons. So all you'll hear now is the sound from this level, sort of when it all starts kicking off, and yeah, you just see how it compares. That's all right. It's the Bluetooth doesn't feel quite as bassy as the optical out, but the optical cable is obviously a direct cable, and this is just Bluetooth is obviously not. It's like a wireless connection. So yeah, that's probably a shortcoming of the fact it's Bluetooth rather than optical. But yeah, you get some pretty nice bass if you use the optical cable. Okay, and what you'll see on the screen there is a still from ABBA's Summer Night City. So I played that through, from YouTube through to the soundbar with the optical cable, and there's a very nice, deep, rich bass sound. I can't play it because copyright reasons, but it does come across very nice. So if you're looking for something cheap and cheerful, it's going to give you some decent sound. I imagine it's going to be the same if you plug in a USB thing full of music, because that's going to be plugged in directly. I think you have a whale of a time. As I say, for me, I normally go with a 5.1 system, but that's in a dedicated room. This is set up in the bedroom, so it's a little bit different. And yes, it's a nice alternative. As I say, your expectations will be lower because this is a £35 unit compared to spending a few £100s on a proper setup. But this is £35, not a few £100s. So for the price that it is, it's actually not bad. It's certainly worth a punt if you're looking for some extra sound somewhere else in the house. So that's my review of the Majority Bowfell Soundbar. I'll put a link in the video description below where you can buy it from on Amazon. Let me know all your thoughts in the comments below. In the meantime, please like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe if you haven't already. Click on the little bell for all the notifications, and cue Genesis. I will still play out with a bit of Genesis. A few seconds I can get away with, but I can't play like a whole 4-minute ABBA track because that will get picked up. Anyway, thank you.